The episode of Os Flintstones, titled El boleto de la lotería, opens with the familiar, bustling energy of Bedrock, a town that is both prehistoric and remarkably human in its social dynamics. From the first frame, we are drawn into the world of Fred Flintstone, a character who has always embodied a complex mix of impulsiveness, charm, and a desire for immediate gratification. In this particular story, Fred discovers a lottery ticket, a simple piece of paper that quickly becomes the catalyst for a cascade of human emotions ranging from obu to greed, from camaraderie to rivalry. The episode starts with Fred and Barney at the quarry, their usual workplace, where the rhythm of their day-to-day lives is illustrated through the slapstick of hauling massive stones and the occasional prehistoric machine malfunctions. The humor is precise and physical, but it also serves a deeper purpose, highlighting the monotony that Fred is desperate to escape. As the lottery ticket enters the narrative, it functions as a symbol of sudden opportunity, an object around which desires and tensions swirl. Fred's immediate reaction to the ticket is one of excitement and disbelief, capturing perfectly the psychology of chance and the human propensity to envision life-changing possibilities in an instant. His dream sequences, which are inserted at intervals, provide a humorous yet telling exploration of what Fred values most: luxury, admiration, and above all, a sense of adventure beyond the confines of Bedrock. The narrative structure of the episode cleverly juxtaposes Fred's hopeful fantasies with the grounded, often chaotic reality of his domestic life. Wilma, as ever, is the voice of reason, her pragmatism acting as a foil to Fred's impulsiveness. The tension between their perspectives creates a dynamic that is both comical and psychologically insightful. In one memorable scene, Fred imagines a life in a futuristic Bedrock, with vehicles powered by dinosaur engines that glide effortlessly across the sky, a luxurious stone mansion, and friends who adore him for his sudden wealth. This sequence is animated with exaggerated expressions and vibrant colors, reinforcing the surreal nature of Fred's daydreams. It is also a subtle critique of materialism, showing how the mind can inflate expectations beyond the plausible, making ordinary life seem insufficient in comparison. As the plot progresses, the lottery ticket becomes a point of contention not only between Fred and Barney, but also within the wider community. The episode explores themes of envy and social comparison with a gentle but perceptible satirical edge. Fred's neighbors, initially oblivious to the ticket, begin to speculate about its value, leading to a series of misunderstandings, exaggerated assumptions, and humorous confrontations. These moments are heightened by the show's characteristic use of sound effects and visual gags, including characters slipping on prehistoric banana peels and exaggerated double takes that emphasize disbelief. The clever timing of these comedic beats ensures that the audience is consistently engaged, while the underlying social commentary remains subtly in place. One of the most compelling aspects of El boleto de la lotería is the way it captures the emotional oscillation between hope and disappointment. Fred, at various points, experiences a roller coaster of emotions, from euphoric anticipation to crushing anxiety, especially when a perceived error in reading the lottery number seems to rob him of the prize. This sequence, animated with rapid cuts between Fred's frantic expressions and Wilma's calm admonitions, mirrors real-life experiences of waiting for uncertain outcomes and the psychological toll that anticipation can take. The episode's climax, in which Fred confronts the final revelation of whether the ticket is a winner, is handled with masterful pacing. The tension is real despite the cartoonish setting, and the audience is emotionally invested in the outcome because the writers have skillfully balanced humor with relatable human desires. Moreover, the episode integrates a subtle social critique without sacrificing entertainment value. The lottery serves as a metaphor for broader societal issues such as the allure of easy wealth, the unpredictability of fortune, and the moral questions that arise when one is suddenly faced with the potential for dramatic change in status. The interplay between Fred's impulsive tendencies and Wilma's grounded reasoning provides a lens through which viewers can examine their own reactions to chance, luck, and opportunity. Additionally, the episode cleverly comments on the nature of friendship and trust, particularly through Barney's interactions with Fred. Barney's character, ever loyal but often naive, highlights the complexities of interpersonal relationships when money and competition enter the mix. From a production standpoint, the animation is vibrant and expressive, maintaining the classic Hanna-Barbera aesthetic while incorporating dynamic camera angles and exaggerated physical humor. The sound design complements the visual storytelling perfectly, with prehistoric themed effects and playful musical cues that heighten both suspense and comedy. The voice acting, particularly the nuanced delivery of Fred's emotional highs and lows, enhances the narrative by grounding the cartoonish antics in a recognizable human psychology. The episode balances slapstick humor with genuine emotional resonance, creating a story that is both entertaining and reflective. One cannot discuss El Boleto de la Lotería without acknowledging its place within the broader Flintstones canon. The episode adheres to the familiar formula of Fred encountering a disruptive element that challenges his routines and values, yet it also stands out for its exploration of luck and human desire in a more sophisticated manner than many earlier episodes. Comparison can be drawn to episodes in which Fred seeks shortcuts to happiness or tries to manipulate circumstances to his advantage. Yet this story deepens the exploration by showing not just the antics, but the psychological weight of anticipation, social dynamics, and ethical decision-making. It is an episode that invites viewers to laugh at the absurdity of Fred's actions, while simultaneously reflecting on their own experiences with desire, expectation, and interpersonal trust. El Boleto de la Lotería also benefits from small, subtle gags that enrich the world of Bedrock. The background characters, while not central to the plot, engage in activities that mirror the main narrative, such as gossiping about lottery winners or speculating about the characters' fortunes. These details add texture and a sense of realism to the otherwise fantastical setting. Additionally, the episode includes clever references to contemporary human behavior projected onto a prehistoric context, highlighting the timelessness of certain social tendencies. Whether it is the excitement of potential wealth or the social pressure to compete, the writers successfully bridge the gap between the ancient and the modern, allowing viewers to see themselves reflected in Bedrock's whimsical society. In conclusion, El Boleto de la Lotería is a richly layered episode of Us Flintstones that combines humor, emotional depth, and subtle social commentary. Through a narrative centered on a simple lottery ticket, the episode explores complex themes such as hope, desire, materialism, friendship, and ethical decision-making. Its skillful animation, expressive voice acting, and meticulously timed comedic sequences create a viewing experience that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. By juxtaposing Fred's fantastical daydreams with the grounded reality of his interactions with Wilma, Barney, and the broader community, the episode offers a multidimensional portrayal of human psychology, all set against the charming backdrop of prehistoric Bedrock. It is an episode that resonates not only for its humor, but also for its insightful reflection on the human condition, making it a standout entry in the long-standing series.